Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Man Cave Talk Show. This is the one and only HollywoodBonner.
And I am the infamous Black Caesar.
Welcome to the cave. We have a special guest with us today, and the special guest is close to my heart. She's my headache and my love at the same time. And she's the one and only Mrs. Bonner. Go and introduce yourself.
I just want to say something. I became all that shit today. What happened last night?
Oh,
well, we ain't gonna discuss last night. We're not gonna discuss.
We started early.
I am Kandy Bonner. I am Tarantula Bonner's wife, and he needs to hurry up because I'm supposed to leave.
Okay, yeah, let me go on to speed this up. So basically, everybody knows what's been going on with the Will&Jada situation. So we got to go ahead and put our 2 cents in, and we asked my wife to go ahead and come on the show so we could give her input since we are married. So let's go on and get it started.
Yeah.
My thing is, and I don't want nobody to judge me because I don't judge nobody else's marriage, but I feel like if two people agree upon something, whether that's married or not married, that's their business. He had an understanding that she would mess with whoever she gonna mess with, and he had an understanding that he's gonna do whatever he gonna do, but they were gonna do it under the same roof. Now, I feel like there is no issue with that because they have an understanding in their marriage. That's in their marriage, not in mine. In their marriage, that they could be I mean, I already know him for swinging, so if she wanna have some new dick in her life and then he wants some new coochie in his life, they said it's okay to do it under the same roof. So I feel like there's nothing against that. But you cannot say that it's infidelity. Technically, by the Bible, it is infidelity. But if you're looking at from their point of view, they both agreed upon the same exact thing. He knew about August. He didn't have any problem with it. He doesn't have any problem with it. So I just feel like that's no difference between me and you having a threesome. If you agree upon a female and I agree upon her, I mean, that's just what it is. But that's no different, than theirs. But I ain't, got nobody on the side or nothing. I just pretty much feel like, honestly, it's too many people judging. It's too many people judging people's marriages. It's too many people judging, by the Bible and live by the Bible. That's good to live by the Bible and have your marriage by the Bible, but you have to understand, people business is their business. I don't judge nobody's marriage. I could care less if you get back with the person and you break up with them and you back with them the next week. That's fine. That's what works for you. That's what works for you. Just like my marriage. My marriage is not perfect. I've been with Tarantula for 8 years. Our marriage started off horrible. The day before the wedding, I actually picked up, a 70-inch TV and I threw it. And that was like a couple hours before the wedding. And nobody understood why we got into it. It doesn't make any sense to a lot of people, but to us, it does. So I don't judge anybody's marriage. I don't want anybody to, I could care less if anybody judge my marriage. I don't give a damn. I could care less because at the end of the day, I'm still happily married to the person I want to be with. I still have a perfect family in my eyes, and I'm doing what I need to do in God's eyes. So as long as I stay on the road that I'm staying on to him, I could care less what anybody have to say because I'm not going home to fuck you. I'm going home to fuck Tarantula Bonner.
Ooh, language.
So.
Right. Keep it PG-13. Let me get some little bleep. I'm doing little bleep things.
Since when have y'all ever known me not, like, honestly, since when have y'all ever known me not to cuss?
No.
Right.
I know that. So,
like,
you keeping it real. But let me go ahead and add my 2 cents to this situation. So, for one, if my memory is correct, she was helped. Well, let me go ahead and back it up. Yeah, I know when y'all was younger and we had seen our homeboy mama, we'd be like, dang, bro, I'm about to be your daddy. So, JD,
Friendship is that.
Hey, yeah,
That must be some
everybody said that at one period of time. He talked to the
No,
homeboy
that
like,
must
bro,
be
your
some
mom.
shit you say in Flint. Ain't no shit I ain't never heard.
But the reason I said that is Jaden brought August Alsina home, and August Alsina was like, yeah, I'm about to be your new daddy, and look what happened. He actually did what we all wanted.
No, actually,
come on,
he
man.
came to Jada. He came to Will&Jada because he was in a bad place in his life.
Right.
If you actually go back.
Oh, wait a minute. So if you can say that, then in my opinion, she took advantage of that boy. Be real.
But
she took advantage
at
of
the end of the
Yes,
day,
she did.
she
did.
Well, she may have in a sense of playing on his emotions because he was already vulnerable. But at the end of the day, obviously it was something that he needed from her. And something that she needed from
some
him.
Butt.
Yeah,
because at the end of the day,
he wanted Miss Parker. He wanted Miss Parker. That's what it was.
He seen Jada walking down the stairs.
She was broken in her marriage too. She was broken in her marriage too. So she just separated.
I think that's a cover up. I think you only say that. I don't think you only said it to make it feel better, to make the situation better.
No.
They wasn't broken in their marriage.
But check this out,
we
though.
don't know that. We don't know that.
Well, yeah, true.
But check this out, though. So he came and moved with them or stayed with them because Jada was trying to help him. Will Smith, in his mind, probably was like, okay, Jada, we trying to help August Alsina. So that he's staying with us and everything. But then when it came physical and they started doing extra stuff, I think Will really did not agree on that. Like, so you telling me that's like me trying to help my homeboy or whatever, and when you going through some situation, then y'all both start having an entanglement and
don't use entanglement. I hate that word. So I hate it already. Don't use the word entanglement.
I really think Jada must have called T.I. It was like, hey, Tip, I need to find me a good word so it won't sound too bad when I talk to Will Smith. He was like, he got the big word, so he said try using entanglement. He gonna throw everybody off.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
That's what it is.
Y'all retarded as hell.
See, entanglement. When you say I had an entanglement relationship with somebody, that don't sound that bad. If you think about it.
Of course. And you know what? When she said entanglement, what did he say? No, what was it? That's what said, come on, man. He didn't even know what that was.
We all look like entanglement. Let's Google entanglement. Ain't nobody never used no entanglement. But but like I said, let me go back to what I was about to say. So she was helping him. They had their entanglement. Will and Jada was separated, allegedly separated. So they was in a bad place. But even though y'all in a bad, I didn't know when you separate from your husband or your wife, y'all could go out there and see other people. Even if it was an agreement or not, in the eyes of God, that's still committed adultery, right?
Yeah,
it
that's
is,
true.
but that's where I'm trying to.
The thing is, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was trying to tell. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. That is in the Bible. It is infidelity. It is, but you have to remember, people are still going to live their life outside of the Bible. So what you see just like, okay, example. You yelled at me last night and you threw your phone and you got, whatever upset and you left. Do you not feel like you did right by the Bible because it said to, love your wife like you love the church? You did not love me how you loved the church last night.
He was angry.
I was angry. That's two different things. I was upset.
Even Jesus got angry and whipped the people who was in the synagogue for collecting tax. So nah,
that's two different situations. That's two different situations.
Hey, he got into an entanglement with his feelings.
I got into an entanglement with my hand and my phone flew and it broke. That's what it was. but like I said, like no, do you think it's right that Jada messed around on Will? And not saying like Will messed around with Jada. We all probably know that.
See, look, in my opinion, right? I am a big advocate for marriage. I love marriage. But I can't say anything about vows because I don't know what form of vows they took.
Exactly.
Now, I can't say because the Bible says this. Well, they probably didn't take biblical vows. That's what solidifies the marriage, in my opinion. But I will say this: regardless of which vows you took, you could have took atheist vows, but regardless of which vows you took, you still vowed to be with this person forever, right? Through thick and thin. It is my whole opinion that she is selfish. Separation don't mean go have sex with the next person.
But see,
so that tells me, we gonna break up, but I still want to go jump on this man's penis over here. I just want to try this out, but when I'm done, we come back. That's what that sounds like to me.
Y'all are only catching her part. You're only catching what people have delivered and what she said on her part. We may never know if Will had a fine tenderoni in his house. We may never know. A pair of lips can say anything.
Look at the man's head. Look at the sadness on that man's face.
I don't believe that.
I wanted to cry.
You want to know what's so sad? You want to know the weird part about the situation? At the end of the day, a woman is supposed to accept a man cheating. We're supposed to be like, you know what, just sweep it on the rug, whatever. Men cannot handle for another man to be inside of their woman.
That's
that
different.
was
that's
the whole no. That's why he had that look on his face because he saw that picture of August dick and was like, her wall's gonna be toe up.
Okay, that's a wrong turn, but no, that's a weird turn. I didn't want to know
what
that.
What you over there looking at the picture? what you over there looking at pictures?
I saw a picture like everybody else did.
Nah.
Well, my thing is,
I saw it.
So you telling me?
At the end of the day, if we have that agreement that we gonna be swingers. And they are known for swingers. They just what they known for.
But that's alleged though. That's alleged.
But that's exactly. That's my thing. If you open that door, you open that swinger door. If you open that swinger door and you open that box to Pandora, there is no time frame on when you gonna close it. And she said,
but wait though, August came to the house, right? First off, what's his name? Jaden, the son.
Jaden.
He brought August Alsina to the house.
So if I'm
now this
Jaden,
ain't no weird porn. I don't know what type of porn they got going on up in there. But the stepmama can't be dealing with a man who's already got health issues. This man got health issues. He got mama issues. His career was
he ain't had no dick
downhill
because he showed dick her down.
I don't want to know about that. See, but that shows how selfish she is.
No,
selfish.
She's selfish.
Actually, she wasn't selfish. She gave him some pussy.
Okay, if she gave him that, why? Okay, my thing is, if she want to go ahead and mess with somebody else, why was it so close to home? This man literally
exactly.
That ain't close to home to me.
What you mean one close to home? He was staying with them.
Let me tell you something. What's close to home? If Jada would have fucked Will Smith's brother, that's close to home.
No.
That's like his son. Like his son when you think about it.
I don't know how,
that's
because
like
that man
son.
ain't never did nothing for that young man. He just became an entertainer a couple years ago.
Okay.
So how can you clarify or classify a person as being somebody else when you haven't even known them that long? So yes, you may grow a connection.
Obviously, it took long enough for you to put this grown man in your house.
Right.
I'm sorry.
He agreed.
I'm not like everybody. He agreed. I'm not like everybody else. Ain't no grown man finna come in my house. I'm sorry. Regardless of if you cool with my son or not, you're not about to come in my house. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what? Me and Teresa actually had this like back in 2017 when someone that I knew. She was been friends for like 20 plus years or whatever. And I felt like some type of way that she felt because I didn't extend the olive branch to her to come live with me, that kind of made an issue between us. Because at the end of the day, I understand you going through what you're going through, but I just don't trust no one in my house. I trust my husband. Trust me. I trust that man. That man can go out to the strip club, come back and say, yeah, okay, you ain't do nothing. Okay. I trust my husband because at night when I go to sleep, you best believe that I'm laying right next to that man and I wake up next to that man.
Well, I was on the couch last night.
Well, that was your ass slept on the goddamn couch. Maybe next time you'll stop throwing stuff and stop talking while people talk. But
Ooh.
At the end of the day,
Ooh.
I just don't feel comfortable.
Put me out on blast. We talk about Will&Jada.
I don't feel comfortable with another woman staying in my house, but I feel comfortable with like his brother or his cousin staying there. I feel comfortable with them because at the end of the day, even when company come over and it's males, you know what I do? I go in my room. Because at the end of the day, there's no reason for me to be in there unless he wants me to come in there, then I'll come in there. But other than that, there's no point of me being in there, vice versa. I just had my friend over here to do her hair. My husband was in his room. He was in the room. And that's just a sign of respect.
That's personal morals. Obviously, Jada don't have no morals.
And that's my thing.
Not to say anything bad about it, but she need to be send her to the streets, dog. That's how I look at it. Send her straight to the streets.
I'm finna
she
log
don't need
out
to be in that marriage.
because I gotta go. I'm finna log out, but I'm gonna log back in on my phone when I get in the car. So.
All right, see you.
Okay. Well, like I was saying, Jada is dirty. Well, you know what? August Alsina is the new D'Angelo Russell. He went. He took his space. He took his place. D'Angelo Russell was known for him snitching on Swaggy P, but now August Alsina has taken the throne of you can't trust nobody.
What's funny though? You know what's funny though? When I first started hearing about this, right? The very first thing I heard is when August Alsina said Will gave us his blessings, and I'm like, what? How a grown man gonna give another man? No, but look though, what's crazy is after I started thinking about it and watching they little red table talk thing, I sat there and thought about it. Will did give him his blessings. He did, cause you didn't do nothing. So? Yeah, Will didn't stop it. He let it happen. I'm sorry. And you ain't finna come in my house and be breaking my woman's walls down. That's not about to happen. I'm not about to, man.
So you think Will Smith was like, August, I love your music. I know you broken. Go ahead and pound my wife. Get it out your system. I'ma look the other way. Will Smith, see that man. See what? When I watched that video, what men want to hear their wife saying what men want to hear their wife say, I had an entanglement relationship with another man.
Man, he wanted to flip that table over and smack her. I know he wanted to.
I would have did one of those. I would have had to, what's the name, yanked her head. I was about telling me I had an entanglement, especially with somebody that stayed at our house. That's what's really getting me. Because I seen he dirty. Will Smith.
Yeah.
I mean,
no. You don't blame the player. You don't blame the player, my dude. You blame the host. I'm just here. Look, she wanted me, dog. She wanted me. I'm not about to turn it down. I'm not about to turn it down.
When you was out shooting the movie,
this meat, dog, and she finna get this, man.
When you was out shooting the movie and she walked past the door with some panties on, it ain't my fault.
That was her, man. All this healing and vibration she talking about, she got me right. I'm straight now.
Right, she healed him. That man changed his hair color.
She healed that man. Yeah.
That man got the Keisha Cole hairstyle now. He is healed.
I see Jada done tapped into the Erykah Badu spirit. Everybody Erykah Badu is with, she changed them. I don't know what she did, what she got, but she changed them. And Jada got the same thing. I'm scared of Jada.
I just listened to one of his songs recently, and I was just thinking, like, when Will Smith hear them sons that kissing on my tattoos and stuff, what do you think?
They're like, wait a minute, this is about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Jada, wait.
Did he say when we on a date or something? I know. Basically, oh man,
Come on, man.
Like I said, at the end of the day, that man is dirty. That man I feel like he used the opportunity when he was here. I'm not saying he was probably going through something. I'm not saying he wasn't going through something. He was probably going through something, and Jada probably thought that she could heal him. And when she thought she could heal him, she probably got connected to him because he was basically probably telling her everything. So they was kind of connected on another level, on which where he telling her everything, and he opened up his heart to her, and she was probably like, man, Will been doing
I'm
this.
gonna tell you what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with healing, right? He was hurt, right? Heartbroken. And you know, he got his health thing going on, you know. What happened was Jada got this mommy thing. You know how you probably get with a cougar. The cougar think she's your parent, right? Mm-hmm. So she gonna do everything in her power to make you feel good.
Right.
But then, you know, she made her feel good. I mean, she did what she did. You don't blame August for that. Jada is the predator, you feel me? Jada is the predator.
So this whole time that Jada been scoping out the scene, she was looking like she wanted a young thing to tear her down.
Young meat. She wanted some young meat
to tear her down. And but what I was about to say, when like, I'm not taking nothing from Will Smith because he, like I said, he was probably doing his own thing too. So, like I said, cheating is cheating, regardless if you separated, you together. Cheating is cheating.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, but like I was telling my wife, it hit home because he probably say, yeah, I would agree for you to stay here. Because I seen a part of it, like he must said I could smash his wife.
See, man, you make it August Alsina look like the predator. He had nothing to do with this. He was just a pawn, man. No, look, listen here. I'm being honest with you. I think, right? Will agreed. Yeah, he can stay here under the fact that this is Jaden's friend, and we're gonna help anybody that's connected to Jaden's friend, that's connected to Jaden, because we love Jaden, right? And obviously Jaden got a big heart. You know what I'm saying? So Will probably took Jaden to the background and said, look here. All right. We finna help him out. we finna do what we gotta do, and get him up out of here. But that wasn't Jada's plan. You got this young man. Strong, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? She like, wait a minute. We'll help him, and Will just going around, doing what he normally do, and Jada, she probably peeked at him. Jada is the reason all this stuff is happening. She is. It's her fault.
Yeah.
This is her. She wanted this. She wanted it.
Yep. See, and what pissed me off the most is I was looking on some of the comments. Why are women praising Jada for they said, oh, Jada is a strong black woman for telling her husband this and stuff.
These are the same women that praise Aisha Curry, who wanted attention from other men. Come on, man.
We don't want to get that.
Come on, man.
Yeah. It got to be the same women. It got to be the same exact type of women. Like, so you telling me, y'all women, telling me, oh, she's a strong black woman, she's this, she's that, because she told Will that she had an entanglement with August Alsina. Come on now.
What it was. Nah, I'll tell you what it is. These women, they got excited because they heard a new word, entanglement. So, of course, they're going to say she's strong. They like that word. So, yeah, that's going to be an excuse from now on, man. I had an entanglement.
T.I. is in the background, him probably laughing, rubbing his hand.
Yeah.
I came up with the entanglement. That's the only person I know that got the words for you.
Yeah, exactly.
He came up with that entanglement. I'm telling y'all. I bet some money.
Hey man, do you think you think Will lost his family? You think Will lost his family?
I think he did. Honestly, I don't like after all this stuff. after that red table talk, and I think after him seeing like all these different memes and all this funny stuff, I don't see how he would come back from that. Me personally, and when the whole world seen that, and I'm then about to cry, and like basically, I think what happened was Will knew about the whole situation, and he got over it. Right. And so they at the place they get now. But August Alsina want to run his mouth. See, when he would run his mouth, it's time to throw some hands now, bro. Like we moved past.
You gotta run my fade, dog. Right. You gotta run your fade real quick, man. Come on.
We already went through this. We had to go to counseling. I dang that could have killed Jada. But we moved past this, and you want to run your mouth to Angela Yee, talk about we had me and her, and then you gonna lie on my name, talk about I gave you permission.
He did. He did give him permission. He did give him permission. I fully believe it. For any man, first off, you the stupid one. All right. So hold on. Remember you remember Players Club, right?
Yeah.
Remember when Diamond had her cousin gonna stay with her? I say Diamond was stupid. You know your cousin was a hoe. You know she was a thought. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Why would you sit there and let your cousin come over here? Right? Knowing who she is. Now, but see, the difference with that is Diamond already knew her cousin was a thought. Right. You feel me? Jada, Will on this hand think that August is, just there to be helped. And in this case, he is. He really didn't he needed healing, but Jada needed sexual healing. You feel me? Stay woke, man. Stay woke, my guy. I'm telling you.
He breaking it down.
Come on, man.
He needed healing.
Be real.
And Jada needs some sexual healing.
He just there for one thing. He ain't there for the sex. He just here for, So he ain't trying to, he ain't trying to break up nobody's marriage, but it was Jada.
It was Jada. Jada must have gave him all the signs. Because, like I say this, I trust you. I don't trust them. So for you to give them the time of the day, that for it to make it that far where y'all cheated, that mean that's on you.
You know what? You got a different outlook than me. I don't trust nan one of y'all. Cause look, this is how I look at it. If another grown man comes in my house, right? And I know Tiara's not a cheater. I know she's not a cheater. But this is my stance on it. I have another grown man in her house that's not her family. I don't even trust my family, right? If I got my family there, right? Whoever's there, if I'm leaving at 4:00 in the morning, bro, let's go. You gotta come right along with me. You gotta go find something. You gotta go find something to do. You can't come back here till I come back. You feel me? You like, nah, ain't none of that. We don't cease all of that. But that's where Will failed. You know what I'm saying? He's too passive. I think Jada orchestrated this whole thing. She probably talked him into doing it. She probably talked Will into letting him stay there. Cause Will probably was like, nah, Jada, we ain't gonna do that. Right. And she talked him into it.
Do you think that Will only agreed for him to stay there so he could try to save his marriage? And he figured.
Ooh. I don't know. I don't think they had a problem in their marriage until she jumped on August.
They say he said basically they was at a place where they wasn't. He didn't even know if they was about to come back, like be married still. So do you feel like
was that before? Was that before August or after?
I want to assume it was before August, and then so I'm okay. I'm looking at it like this. Maybe Will was like, okay, yeah, let me go ahead and just be a yes man for a little while. And let me go ahead and let her go ahead and give some therapy so she can help herself to try to help somebody else.
You sound like Jada. What grown man finna sit there and agree? No, man, no.
You said,
I think I honestly think that it was planned by Jada. Once again, you gotta think. This is planned by Jada. How long have they? How long have they been talking about August's condition? How many times because obviously the Smiths have the parents, they have a open communication system with their children. So they talk about literally anything with their children, which for one you shouldn't do. Right. But if August and Jaden is close, how long have they been talking about, this trying situation to help August? Right. So that been sitting on Jada's mind for a minute. You feel me? The door, I'm finna take this door. I'm finna open it up. We finna let them stay here, and I'm finna give me some. You feel me? Then we gonna go around and say that we was in a bad marriage. That's a cover up. Stay woke.
You think it's a cover up?
It's a cover up, dog. Nah, it's a cover up, man.
But he making a good point because, Will Smith wanted to smack Jada Pinkett on the red table talk. I'm telling you,
entanglement.
When he said entanglement, you need to break that down to me. You need to break it down to me. Like, Will Smith, we all on the same page. You need to break it down to the whole world because we trying for entanglement. Like, so you telling me y'all had an entanglement when I'm thinking y'all in there upstairs doing some yoga, y'all upstairs doing what is that?
I wonder why they play slow music to yoga. Me in my bedroom.
What do you say off of juice? Y'all doing the oochie coochie. I'm thinking August in the room playing a game with Jaden. But he whole time he on the other side of the house with you.
Bro, man,
it's just crazy, bro. It is just so crazy. And like I said, I'm married, you married, so yeah. As a married man, me looking at the situation, I feel like August I've seen her. I don't know. Yeah, August I've seen her. Whatever it is. I think he wrong for bringing it back up. And you know what, 2020 just showed us a lot of stuff. Have y'all loyalty ain't nothing. Loyalty ain't nothing. Yeah, it went from Tiger King. Tiger King should have showed y'all loyalty. Joe Exotic, he broke it down. He had a 8-part show to tell y'all how loyalty ain't. So it started off with Joe Exotic. Then next is Will and Jada. When Jada probably already had this whole situation dealt, and they said we gonna take this to the grave. And August, I still don't want to be one of them little, I ain't gonna say the words, but the bleep boys. No.
See, it's not August. I'm telling you. Look, so if my wife, God forbid, because I couldn't be in that situation. If my wife, was to have an entanglement, first off, it wasn't no entanglement, man. My opinion, entanglement is y'all having sex here and there. You doing what you got. Getting your rocks off. You feel me? But y'all not in a relationship. There's no strings attached. Well, obviously, strings attached. You tangled up, obviously. So, but they had actual feelings for each other. That's like saying, look, man, I'm married, but I want to be with you, and we separated anyway. So you finna be my boyfriend.
Right.
Come on, man. That's no.
Right.
They had an actual relationship, and Jada didn't want to say that. They had an actual relationship because she knew it would sound stupid.
Right. It make her look bad.
It do. It
would make her look.
It do.
Even worse than what she look right now. But what I was about to say? I just forgot about to say when you was. But yeah. Oh no. I was about to say this. When it was something more than just an entanglement relationship, is when he caught feelings for her. Meaning, like I said, Entanglement, like you were saying, every now and then they probably, okay, we had entanglement. That means we probably mess around once, maybe twice.
Right.
But when a man get attached like that, and he caught feelings, and he was saying he loved her and everything, boy, it's more to it. It's way past entanglement. Y'all went
exactly. This man, August. That's what I said. It's not August. Because if it was August who was planning this to begin with, then his feelings wouldn't be hurt the way it is. He sounds just like Will. They both hurt. It's Jada. It's both of them. No, both of them are hurt. Not Jada. Jada ain't hurt. She wanted. You know what I'm saying? She want to still be married.
She got the
right. But she want young man. She want to still be married, but that's most women these days. I realize they don't believe in commitments no more.
Right, and that's what it is. She want to go do what she want to do, and she say, "Okay, I want to do what I want to do." Will, you go ahead and you have a little bit of fun, but I still want to be married to you. Like,
I think she forced Will into that.
You think so?
I think she forced it. Cause look, what you just said makes so much sense. I'm about to go do me, right? Mm-hmm. You might as well go on and do you. Right, that's what that sounds like. It's not like I don't think they literally came to the agreement of we do whatever we want to do. Because I think any common sense, any man with common sense would sit there and say, no, before I have any entanglements or before I let my wife get in an entanglement and I actually love you, I will leave you. I'm not about to be embarrassed like that.
Right.
So with him sitting there being embarrassed, that's why I feel like this whole thing was a cover up, saying that they were at bad ends in their marriage. I think that was cover up. I think she forced him into that because she wanted to do what she wanted to do.
And if you want to do what you want to do, that's like me and my wife. If you want to do what you want to do, go ahead and do what you want to do. Just let me be. You could go ahead and sleep around with a million other men. But just go ahead and just be a woman enough, or will be the man enough, and be like, okay, I'm gonna let you go and do you. But like you said, I think she probably talked to Will like, hey Will, yeah, okay, you do you, I'm gonna do me for a little while because I am broken. And who's to say who's to say she wasn't? But anywho, so I'm broken. So you going ahead and mess around who you want to mess with. I'm gonna go ahead and mess it up, get it out my system. Because when a woman cheat, I say when a woman cheat, she get curious, and that's something that she been plotting on for the longest.
But you see how crazy that sound though? Like, or maybe it's just my thinking. How do it sound? I'm broken. So because I'm broken, I'm about to go sleep with somebody else. What? You broken. We need some therapy. That's what I'm saying. Broken. We need therapy.
Most people feel like another person could fix a marriage. And I'm not talking about like a therapist. I'm talking about like, let me go out and mess around with her. Let me go out and mess around with him. And maybe when I mess around with him, I get out my system and it can fix my marriage. And that's what complicate a lot more stuff. It's not as simple as what people think.
So, by that logic, Jada's probably like, I'm broken in this marriage, so let me go see another man's penis. Maybe if I just play with another man, hopefully it's bad enough to where I can go back. Hopefully the sex ain't that good to where I can just go back and say, you know what? It ain't even worth it. I keep my marriage. That's probably what.
Not saying like either it's bad or it's good. She probably been wanting to step out. But like I said, but they say they were swingers anyway. I think.
Is that alleged or did they say that?
Well, that was what's the name? Allegedly, quote unquote, they were swingers. So I'm not gonna say they
swingers,
were.
You need a group of people. Like I thought you need like a couple to be swingers.
Hey, I don't know. I'm just going off of what the press say.
Hey,
if they swingers, they swingers.
If they swinging, that's them. Yeah, if that's them, that's them. That's what they do.
But I just think it's different when, like I said, it's different when somebody in your household is messing around with your wife, and that's like, and not saying like, I mean, even if it was family, just basically you took this man in to fix him, and he messed around with your wife. That's what kind of hit home. That's what I try to explain to Ken, is that's hitting home when somebody in your household mess around with your wife under. I mean, even if Will knew, I'm quite sure he put a stop to that. Or Albus Asino got moved out.
He did.
You gotta get out of here.
Yeah. You not only you tearing down the walls of my wife and my marriage. Oh no, bro, you gotta go.
I'm smelling sex. When I walk through this house, I'm smelling sex. I you know.
August, you weren't supposed to be here.
Jada, you said you was here. Have you seen their house? Bro, they house so big. So Will Smith could be in they house so big where Will Smith could be in the room watching TV or doing whatever, and they on the other side of the house doing what's the name?
Oh, so they got living quarters.
Oh yeah.
They got living quarters? Oh,
look at their house, bro. Their house huge man. Like that. So I'm quite sure
Will Smith, I've never seen their house.
Will Smith probably Oh, hell no! Somebody have sex, Jada. I know. Tyler.
I'm gonna tell you when Will had a problem. Will knew this it was a problem when August probably was in that kitchen butt naked cooking eggs.
Oh, but
like,
baby
this
boy
man gotta go.
This is getting too out of
drinking
control
all the Kool-Aid. Drinking all the Kool-Aid. Come on, man, he gotta go.
You want some eggs? Bro, like I said, it's just crazy. And that the whole situation is crazy. And like I said, August should never brought it back up because I'm quite sure they probably dealt with it and they moved past it. But now this just reopened up back old wounds where now everybody know, and they probably have to go through more therapy to refix this.
No,
or man, it's over.
I think the only thing you can do at this point is let it go. That's literally the only thing you can do.
Just let it go.
Just let it go. Because I mean, if they keep the marriage, right? Will is gonna be the only one still hurt.
Yeah.
Will is literally gonna be the only one still. I don't care what nobody say. In my honest opinion, I'm not saying like Will didn't do anything, but you can just tell by the hurt on his face. Like, I sat there and actually thought that you were hurt. You wasn't hurt. Like you wanted to cheat.
Right.
Like, it's like when you sit there and listen, it's like it's in his head. He's now literally unlocking all of those clues. Now he's starting to realize, nah, this wasn't what you said it was.
Right. His face
that's why
was
when
telling
she said,
it.
that's why. Yeah, his face told it all. That's why when he said entanglement, explain that. That's when you noticed that was the key right there. Entanglement.
Yeah,
that
when he
key.
said that, it just triggered. So, like, that's why he's sitting back there like. The whole time he thinking like, so you tell me you said that it was like this, but now you telling me it's like that. You know, okay.
Right? I was hurt. Yeah, she said she was broken, but then turned around and said like, I haven't had nobody make me feel like this in a long time. What was you broken for then? I mean, like, was you broken or I wasn't pleasing you? Which one was it? Because
just saying you were sexually frustrated and you wanted a young thing to make you feel a certain type of way. That's all she had to say. That's
all she had to say.
I was sexually frustrated. We've been together. We've been doing this for going on 20. I don't know how long they've been married or together. 20 plus years, and I just want to experience something new. And August Alsina was the candidate because he was like right there already staying with us, and me and him connected it. Like, he told me so much and I connected with him, man. But check this out, bro. Jada, Jada been doing this for years. She even did it with Tupac.
You know,
Will said he was jealous of that on the interview. He said he was jealous of that. So,
see, she been doing this then.
Dirty.
But you know what's crazy? When the Tupac movie came out, you see how offended when she got when they made it seem like her and Tupac was dating, and she was like, they never dated or whatever.
They probably never dated. They was in an entanglement relationship.
Yeah, they was entangled for real.
They was in an entanglement relationship. But what's your final thoughts on this whole little entanglement?
My final thoughts. Send Jada to the streets. She don't want to be kept, dog. I mean, look, Will, I know it hurt. You lost your woman to a young thing, you feel me? You cook it with the wet noodle, you feel? She wants something different. Just let it go. Chop it up. Let it go. You know, it is what it is. You still successful, you know. Let her go, dog. It's not a point of keeping her.
Right. She ain't loyal.
2020. Stay woke.
2020, like you said, loyalty. That's the key word of 2020. Joe Exotic exposed it. Will and Jada, they exposing it. So y'all gotta stay woke. If y'all woman,
yeah.
But think about this: if Jada Pinkett would cheat on Will Smith, will your woman cheat on you?
Ooh. No, don't get me thinking about that. No, I don't want to sit there and think about that. No, wait a minute. Let's stop that right there. Let's stop it. Hold on.
Tierra, where you at? You said you was at the
store. Wait, I won't think like that. Hold on.
Let me go. Like you said, y'all stay woke. Y'all see the signs. If y'all woman out there starting to act a little bit different, y'all see them signs. Stay woke.
Yeah.
And
if she really broken, the only song I can advise is Jaheim Put That Woman First, because you gonna look stupid in the long run if you don't. Do you want to look like Will Smith? Yeah, do you want to look like him? Just
hashtag look like Will Smith. Y'all going? Do you want to look like Will Smith? That's if y'all ain't take anything out this whole episode. Do you want to look like Will Smith? Do you want to be that guy that want to kill her? Will Smith want to kill her. He wants to. The way he looked at her, that's that I'm about to kill this mother effer, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm online on air. But if they was in the table at their kitchen, breaking news.
Oh no,
the
he
Smiths
strangled her, man. If they was having a family talk, having a family talk instead of a red table talk, he probably put some hands on her, man.
He would have put his hands on Jada and Jaden.
It's y'all fault.
Y'all playing this together. He would have put his hands on both of y'all. But it's the end of the show. Make sure y'all leave y'all comments. Go ahead and comment how y'all feel about this video on YouTube. Please check us out on Anchor and Spotify. But if you go on Anchor, we do have the links and everything on Anchor, and we will have the links on YouTube as well. Make sure y'all leave that like, leave that subscribe. Go ahead and tell us how you feel, and go ahead and share the word. This is HollywoodBonner,
and I'm the infamous Black Ceezar.
And the infamous Black Ceezar. We gonna catch y'all on the next one.
Peace.